Hello guys, this is my review of the Old Town Sportsman PDL 120. I've now had it for just over a week. I've had it out 4 times, so I've had a decent opportunity to get a review of what I'm thinking of it. So let's start off with the boat itself. This boat, it's a 500-pound weight capacity. They estimate around 394 pounds. I'm about 200 pounds plus, that leaves me about another 200 to kind of get away with. But I've noticed this is really good stability. It's really good, I really didn't believe it. I'm coming from a sit-in kayak. You could only dream of standing up and fishing, I only just got into kayak fishing last year. And so I'm also new to that. When I got this kayak, I only had one rod holder that I could use from my other kayak. Here, let's just take you there. So right here, I got this right here. As you can see, I have a rod holder. Does not work. I don't have my other rod holder with me, but it is not the best. I have a fish finder, which I don't have with it right now. I have a fish finder and I have a battery, so I can run a fish finder. It's got a transducer and everything. I still need to buy the mounts and everything to put on this. Actually, if you guys have recommendations, tell me what to buy. I'm open to just about anything. I just want something good quality, and preferably to probably go right here long enough where I can look and see it well. But the boat, very stable. It's incredible. You think stable, you see the videos, you see people standing on it. It's incredible. Like, it really is. It blew me away. I can sit there and cast. I'm still getting comfortable with it, and that will be one thing I'll have to figure out as I use it more. Here's the paddle I'm running. It's just a carbon fiber paddle by Ascend. It's 250 centimeters. In American, I don't know what that is. Probably like a lot. It's a lot. I don't know. But let's talk about the next big thing about this thing. The PDL drive. This thing, it's a tank. It's I've enjoyed it so far. I kind of, gets used to first PDL drive, like getting used to pedaling it. I see in some complaints, people upgrade these. They don't seem to like them very much. And honestly, I don't know why. Maybe it's I haven't been out on them enough, but I really liked it. It's nice and soft. I don't necessarily see why I want to change it. But I can go pretty fast. I tested it against my buddy while he was paddling, and we kind of checked, which is faster. This, 100%. I can sit there, I can just fish on the move, and nothing beats that. Well, how am I controlling it? Right here, let's go ahead and pop this down. If you can see right here, we got a crank. I pop this, and when I move this out, you can see that's moving down and comes out. So what am I controlling it with? I'm controlling it with this right here. You can kind of see it turning, but got a little tension knob. One thing I have kind of found out while using this, so if you guys are looking into getting this, is you can't just pull this lever and the keel come up. It starts to turn this right here. So you have to keep this straight, hold it with one hand, and plop it down. Okay, well, that's the pedal drive, that's the steering. Let's talk about the seat next. This seat, let's go ahead and loosen it up. This seat, really comfortable. I can't tell you yet if I think it's more comfortable than my last seat. I want to say it is, but it's also my last seat. I'm moving around a lot, and so it's not as. I feel like this one, I'm not quite like. I don't know how to explain it. I just don't think I have enough information about it. But I would say really comfortable, like super comfortable. I definitely really enjoyed it. If that's what you want, if you want comfortability, definitely really good option. And now, what do I got in here? Let's go ahead and move this pedal drive out of the way. So right now, in my front hatch, I got a spare propeller. I'll show you guys this right here. I got myself a spare propeller, just came in. And I have a life jacket in here. Always have a life jacket. I will tell you this. I'm a really good swimmer. Like, a really good swimmer. But I will never not be on the water without a life jacket. It's not about if you can swim. It's about having it when you can't swim. Like, how am I gonna swim if I'm knocked out? You know. Well, I know I said about these rod holders, kind of mentioned it. These are Yak Attack rod holders. I wanted to do some trolling, so I went ahead and got them, and I've loved them so far. They hold that rod. I have no worries. I'm using a spinning rod, medium heavy, and it's held it in pretty good. I want to do some catfishing with it, see what I think. But so far, really nice. They lock nice. I can keep the angle where I want it. Everything about it is nice. Okay, now let's go back here. So what do I have here? This is a kayak crate. Actually, I got this crate from the last one I bought. Last year I bought one from Facebook Marketplace, and I bought a kayak. It came with a fish finder, and it came with this. This is one of the things the kayak came with. It's actually that Sin kayak over there. But this I had to carry over. I'm not a huge fan of these rod holders. I don't necessarily trust them. I don't like them as much. The rod doesn't sit in as deep as I would like. They're good, but I just don't feel comfortable with them, if that makes sense. So that's why I switched to this. And I have this hatch. So far I have nothing in here. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Probably not really use it at all. When you see me out on the water, I have some scissors and pliers right here. I'm going to tether that soon. I just haven't yet. And I keep underneath my seat, I keep a dry box, which I don't have. I can keep my car keys. It's a dry box by this company called Drift. You can find it at Walmart in the fishing section, but it keeps everything super, super dry. I can leave my wallet, my phone, my keys, everything in it, even if you're worried, a firearm while you're out on the water. But I'm not worried about it at all. Like, it's super dry. This, I think it's just, sorry about that. I think it's just this specific PDL drive. I have been getting water in it, so I don't know why per se. Maybe when I first took it out, I didn't lock it all the way. That's what my first guess is, but I'm going to need to do further testing to really decide if this is dry or not. If you guys know much about it, if you guys have one, if yours is pretty dry, go ahead and tell them in the comments. I have been having issues with mine. I can tell you that, though. But otherwise, you know, I love this kayak. So, kind of final bulletin. What do I think? Do I recommend this kayak? I would say if you're getting into kayaking, I would start where I did. Go to Facebook Marketplace, find a kayak. Hopefully it has already some of the stuff you want. You don't need a fish finder. I barely even use that thing. I'm going to tell you, chase the shad. Like, For real, there's signs. You want to know structure, obviously. You can find maps online and it'll tell you the structure of a lake. You can find that. If you want to know where the fish are, where are they? They're eating. Think. Okay, so they're eating. What are they eating? They're eating a lot of shad, bait fish. Where are the bait fish? Find the bait fish. And you can look, you can see them jumping across the surface. They're getting chased by stuff. You can look, you see birds flying in the air. That's another sign.